All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Yahawah been a true name of the Heavenly Father. YAHAWASHI been a true name of His only begotten Son. I also want to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutations unto the elect and the hopefully elect, as well as the men and women that follow and those who might look like the other nations but are of the nation of Israel on your father's side by blood. And yeah, going into this, me and elder brother had recorded this earlier, and for whatever reason, it only recorded like 2 minutes of the 20-something minutes. So, through the spirit, just coming back through to revisit the point. And the point is in 5, but, through the spirit, earlier when we was reading, we ended up reading, majority of the chapter. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. This is Ecclesiasticus 2:1. It says, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation." Right? So the Lord is already letting you know, if you coming to serve the Lord, you need to prepare your soul for temptation. You need to be prepared to be tempted. You need to be prepared to go through things. All right, you need to be prepared to overcome your flesh. Okay, fight against the things of the world. All right, he's letting you know off the rip, meaning what? It's not going to be easy. All right, some of these jobs, they might, try to lure you in with bonuses or saying it's not that bad and our policy this and that, and then you get hired on and it's not at all what or how they said it was going to be. Okay, 1 second. But the beautiful thing of the Lord is He's honest, right? And He calls able men, acceptable men. Like I said, the point being in 5, but it says, verse 2, "Set thy heart aright," meaning your mind, and constantly endure, because it's not going to be an easy road. So and it said constantly endure. Endure means to what? Make hard, to be hardened. All right. So if you're going to have to constantly be hardened, constantly be made firm, all right, that mean? You're going to be constantly going through something. Okay. This is not, I know I'm an Israelite. I got my fringes and I'm good now. Like, nah, not at all. This is constantly enduring, constantly, diligently. Those are some of the key words dealing within this thing of ours, man. Okay. It says, "And make not haste in the time of trouble," because you're going to have to trust in the Lord of YAHAWASHI. Don't make haste, to where you want to go and do your own thing, or you get to the point where you think you got it all figured out, Like, no, make not haste in the time of trouble. Trust in YAHAWASHI. And do what? Verse 3, "Cleave unto Him and depart not away." Where else is you going to feel there? Where else can you run? Forget the precept. King David said, let me see if I can find it. If I go... man. Let me see. But he says something, "If I go into the grave, thou art there." Let me turn this thing Wi-Fi on. Psalms 139 and 8. This is Psalm chapter 139 and 8. Yep. It says, "If I ascend up unto heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell," meaning the grave, meaning, not no fiery place with Satan ruling. It says, "Behold, thou art there." All right, meaning what? The Lord is everywhere. He is. So there's no getting away, no running. All right, so you might as well cleave unto the Lord and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. That's the benefit to it. All right, because some people get into this truth, and when you go to the 4th chapter in Sirach, about 17, it says, I'm gonna go to 16. It says, if a man come, and this is speaking about wisdom. All right, because wisdom, what it says, the fear of the Most High is beginning of knowledge, if I'm not mistaken. And there's another one that says the fear of the Most High is beginning of wisdom as well. I have to probably look it up. But it says, Ecclesiastes 4:16, if a man commit himself unto her, he shall inherit her, and his generation shall hold her in possession. For at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him with her discipline, until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws. Meaning what? Are you going to believe in what you read? Okay, you're going to be tested. You're going to be tempted. And you're supposed to do what? Constantly endure. Okay, then will she return the straight way unto him, and comfort him, and show him her secrets. And then, so once you get comfortable, all right, then you'll start to understand, okay, this is part of it. This is a bittersweet thing. It is a sweet thing to know we Israelites, the Lord is coming to deliver his elect, and Lord willing, we are part of that number. And very soon we will inherit our kingdom, being joint heirs with YAHAWASHI. That is very sweet. But to know that you got to enter into the straight gate, all right, that the path is narrow, okay, you got to constantly endure, and demons and evil spirits is going to be messing with you and bothering you, all right, that's the bitterness of it, all right, being an outcast, okay, but it's also beautiful as well, okay, like I said, cleave unto him, depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end, just like Moses said. All right. Uh, Dang, why I can't even think of that right now. I'm thinking too fast. I'm trying to slow down. I know where it's at though. Hebrews 11:25, it says, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of the Most High than to enjoy pleasures of sin for a season. So we ought to be in the spirit of Moses. All right, suffering for this word, for the gospel, for the truth of Yahawashi, for truth's sake. All right, for suffering for Yahweh by Shem Yahawashi. All right, that we may be increased at our last end. It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. And like the brother had mentioned earlier, this is your roller coaster. This is your ups and your downs in this word and this truth, man. Okay, this is your ups and your downs that you're going to go through. So whatever is brought upon you, take cheerfully. Why? Because it's an opportunity to get better. All right, I'm going to look up one of my favorite phrases I ran across. It's the Latin phrase. Why is this really doing all of this? It's amor fati, which is translated as the love of fate or love of one's fate. It's a Stoic philosophy that encourages people to embrace all aspects of life, including the bad, as part of their journey, right? And when you get a little bit more into it, it speaks about giving you an opportunity to utilize the things you worked on. So your patience, your diligence, your faith, your brotherly love. When you get put in these positions, all right, it gives you that opportunity to manifest those things or utilize those things, put them into action. Okay. Verse 5, it says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. And there we go. Because as gold is tried in the fire to get out the impurities and make it pure, so is acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Something that's adverse is what? It's against you. All right. It's your opposition, which is this world, temptation, sin, this flesh, Satan, evil spirits, anything that's not of this truth that want to bring you down and stop you from serving YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI is adverse to you. Okay? It could be your woman, it can be your kids, it can be your family, it can be your job. All right? So, and that, what I'm going to look into the etymology of it. Adversity, it says condition of misfortune, hardship, difficulty, distress, calamity, hostility, wickedness, malice. And like I said, it goes into the word adverse, meaning contrary or opposing. All right, and what's Satan mean? Shaitan mean adversary. Okay, and what do he do? He go about seeking whom he may devour, as a roaring lion, man. Okay, so that's his job, is to be against us, put obstacles in our way that we can overcome and utilize these things, setting our heart aright, constantly enduring, cleaving unto the Most High, taking things cheerfully as they come. Okay? Matter of fact, it's a precept that the brother had brought out earlier. Kind of mad it didn't get saved. This is Acts chapter 14, verse 22. It says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, right? And that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of heaven. So this is not going to be an easy road. All right? It's not going to be an easy road through the spirit of YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI, but he got us. We got to trust in him and know that he's there. Like we said earlier, I know we've all been through some things and didn't expect it to turn out how it did, and realize it was YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI that brought us through that, man. Some of the examples we mentioned, you had David and his enemies pursuing him. You had Daniel was in the lion den, the 3 holy children in the lion's den. All right, we have these situations where the Lord showed his love and his honesty in the sense of protecting, all right, and providing. Okay, because as we read down, it says, whomever trusted in the Lord and was confounded. Right? So these men trusted in YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI, and he provided for them in miraculous ways, man. All right. I'm going to read down to that point as well. It says, believe in him and he will help thee. There you go. There you go. Order thy way aright and trust in him. Believe in him and he will help thee. All right? He's going to help thee if you believe in him. Because it says what? Without faith, it's impossible to please him. All right? It said the ones, and when you go to 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, they will be saved by their belief and their faith. All right? Verse 7, ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. Because, hey, like you said, entering into these temptations. All right? So you might not feel like it's coming on your time, but you still got to constantly endure. You got to trust in YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI that he going to see you through it. All right? Because if you make haste and you go about trying to establish your own direction and do it your way, that can cause you to fall, man. Verse 8, ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. Verse 10, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Without faith, it's impossible to please the Heavenly Father. So we are going to go through things. We're going to be tested. We're going to be proven. All right? We're going to be proven through the spirit of YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI. We're going to be in the furnace of adversity. going through things to become pure. It's just a process of purity. Ooh, there we go. All right, it's a process. It's a process to enter purity. That's our journey through the spirit of YAHAWASHI. So, like it said in verse 4, take these things cheerfully. It's not going to be easy, but it yields the peaceable fruit, as it says in Hebrews the 12th chapter. He loveth whom he chastising them whom he loved. And though it's grievous when you're going through these different moments and these situations, but it yields unto peaceable fruit, right? Hey, so with that, Lord willing, you was edified. Lord willing, we allowed to endure into the end. Once again, want to give all praises unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Shalom.